Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, all the wonderful drivers out there? I just say I should quickly share this video with you guys. This is not a very pleasant day for me as a driver. As you can see, I'm trying to loosen up my tires. I was on the trip from the international airport going towards Lekki in Lagos when I started noticing that the drive of my car wasn't that smooth. And I started hearing some very funny noise from the left side of my front wheels. But I had to just complete the trip. I had to drive because I parked at some point, checked, I didn't notice anything. So I kept on driving till I got to my destination. So on getting to my destination, I got all the necessary things I need to take off the tire, which I eventually jacked the motor up and get to have a clear picture of what was going on that wheel. Well, in this same video, I'll also be talking about some of the symptoms you need to look out for when you're having a failing ball joint. Yeah, ball joint is a very important part of your vehicle that holds your wheels, your hub to the chassis of your car with the lower arm. It connects the lower arm and your wheel to the chassis of the vehicle. So it's a very important component. I believe you must have come across cars ball joints failing off on the road, especially the Honda Accord most likely. This is a car notoriously known for the ball joint failing problem. And it is not a funny sight at all. It is not a funny situation. It's not a funny position to be in as a driver, because you must definitely have to tow that vehicle. You must tow the vehicle. You can't drive with a broken ball joint. It's not possible. So in this video, as I share this experience, I'll also talk about some of the symptoms to watch out for. And one of the biggest symptoms to notice is the leg of your car, the wheel of your car. There will be noise coming out from that place. You hear a lot of unpleasant noise, and also your car will go off alignment too prematurely. Like if you do alignment, let's say this week, in the next 2 weeks, in the next maximum 2-3 weeks, you are already needing another alignment. That's another very common symptoms with a failing ball joint. Another symptom of a failing ball joint is uneven wear and tear of your tire. No matter how new that tire is, once the ball joint is not okay, the tire starts fading off prematurely, which you're also going to see from this same video how my tires were totally ripped off apart because of a failing ball joint. Yes, it's not that easy taking off a tire, man. This can be very challenging, especially when you drive a car that is very heavy, like a Mercedes. With the Nissan, it was quite easy for me to jack the vehicle. Like I could jack the force side up with no stress at all. But the Mercedes is quite different. It's a very heavy vehicle, I must say. Yes, success at last. We have the tire out. Yes, so if you notice, you see something that's spongy under. This is what my vehicle caught up on the way that changed the drive and the sound I was hearing from that leg. Yeah, I was hearing all that sound before, which was the ball joint. But immediately the vehicle picked up this sponge. The sound of that leg changed. But when I parked, I didn't notice anything until I was able to get the tire off. This is crazy, man. My tire is all gone. This tire is totally, completely gone. I need to change this tire. See, it's all fired up on the side. This is a crazy thing that just happened to me. Can you see this rope right here? Probably my car caught it up on the way. It entered into my shaft. Now I noticed the drive of my car just changed. So I decided to park and check what the problem was, and I noticed there's this sponge entered into this guy right here. This is called the shaft. This is the shaft. Entered into tear this rubber. Tear the rubber, then clean up most of the grease inside it. I didn't have a glove, so I need to get ready to wash my hands. Yeah, this is crazy. That's why drivers also need gloves. So I just hope it didn't damage the shaft. If I touch the shaft, there's still some grease in it. So it's crazy. if you see this side, this is where I have the ball joint problem, and this is where this same sponge went to tie my shaft. So if you see the tire here, it's worn out to the tread. This is a very big symptom of a bad failing ball joint. This is the ball joint right here, that connects to the chassis of the vehicle, that connects to the chassis of the vehicle. This is all the grease that came off from this sponge. Well, so I'll fix that. So if the ball joint is bad, it tends to tilt the tire outwardly, which tends to make this part of the tire wear out fast, and the tire in general. If you go, let's check the other side and see the difference. This tire here for the front leg is not worn on any side. The tire is even. You can see it, every part is very even. So that's one of the biggest problems with ball joints. Bad and failing ball joints will cost you, quick and premature tear and wear and tear of your tires. This one is still very much okay. Very much okay. That's a ball joint right there. Yeah, that guy you can see, it's still okay. So after I don't even have to change the two ball joints, the two lower arm. I'll just focus on where the major problem is from, which is the left side, and make sure that is sorted. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. That is it for symptoms of a failing ball joint. Peace.